So if you're wondering why you're not seeing, that's because the dragon will be lighting up. Alright, we're going to have the LED dragon performance. So in the meantime, a gentle reminder as well, so as not to affect the performance. Please keep your flashlights off. Please keep your flashlights off. This is so that you can enjoy the performance and also to ensure the safety of our performers as well. 是的，很快的呢，我们的降龙呢将会进行我们的这个四季丰收的表演。看得到呢，我们今天是带来了我们的幻灯 LED 幻灯的舞龙表演呢。这里要再一次提醒啊，我们的这个在场的朋友们呢，如果有拍摄的朋友们，请你们把你们的闪光灯啊尽量的关掉啊，这是为了要确保我们的表演者的安全。那当然呢，也是希望大家呢可以好好的欣赏我们今晚的表演了。So if you have just joined us, we are getting ready for our final segment of our Dragon and Lion Salute, whereby our LED dragon is getting ready in place. So do have your cameras ready. Once again, a gentle reminder for your own safety, please remain behind the barriers. For those of you with the selfie sticks, please do not have it into the barrier. This is for your safety as well as that of our performers. Thereafter, our stilt walkers will also be taking the ground. So give us a few short moments as we get ready. 那当然呢，我们今天的这个龙狮贺寿啊，要贺的寿呢，就是我们的妈祖娘娘的宝诞了。这个星期天呢，就是我们妈祖娘娘呢第1065的宝诞了哈。这4天以来呢，都有不一样的活动了。大家如果想要更加了解接下来这2-3天会有什么样的活动呢？明天星期六了，星期六和星期天有什么样的活动的话呢，可以到我们的天福宫门外那里呢，有一个柜台呢，是有我们这几天的这个节目的这个宣传手册都在那里的。So if you're wondering what else can you expect for tomorrow and Sunday, alright, because Sunday is the actual day of the birthday, we invite you to go ahead into Tian Hock Keng. You will see outside the temple, we've got a counter ready, and we also have a program booklet for you to know what you can expect for tomorrow and the day after. Just a quick shout out, we are still having our free tours, alright? There'll be a free culture tour that's happening every day for today, tomorrow, as well as Sunday. And that is from the morning all the way until the first tour is at 9 a.m. and the last tour is at 8 p.m. So tomorrow is the last day of the cultural tour. Tomorrow is the last day of whereby we are having our cultural guided tours for free. So join us tomorrow anytime from 9 a.m. onwards. We are having the hourly cultural guided tours from 9 a.m. all the way till 8 p.m. being the last tour.
衣服过没分享一下，谢谢。
现在请大家以热烈的掌声来欢迎我们的降龙鼓舞四季丰收。 是的，这个时候呢，我们再一次邀请我们的庙宇管委主席林永菊先生，把我们的这个福气都给接过。有请我们的庙宇管委主席林永菊先生以及其他的庙宇管委呢，都可以呢向我们和我们的降龙一起拍一张大合照。当然呢，也象征着我们天福宫还有在场所有的朋友们、所有的善信呢，行运一条龙。哗啦！这个舞龙舞狮团队呢，为我们带来这么精彩的表演呢，让我们呢大家都感受到了福气满满，行运一条龙啊！非常的感谢 ，A big thank you to the Times Culture Arts for bringing us such a wonderful dragon and lion salute。非常感谢我们的时代文化艺术坊呢，为我们带来这么精彩的表演啊！很快的就要上场的呢，就是我们的这个彩烤椒的这个表演者了，所以大家呢可以拭目以待，敬请期待了。Taking the stage, or rather taking the space, very soon will be our next set of performer, and that is our high skill performer. So stay around with us as we get ready to welcome them shortly with their acrobatic acts as well as the nice balloons that all of the children are looking forward to. So if you have just joined us, you're wondering what else is going on for tonight and how is this all? Why are we having all these celebrations? Well, this is part of a 4-day celebration to celebrate the birthday of Matu Nyang Nyang. Matu's birthday celebrations started yesterday and it will be ongoing until Sunday as well. So besides the lion and the dragon salute that you've just seen, we are also having our guided tours, our cultural guided tours happening every day for tomorrow as well. Today, we had it yesterday, we had it today, and of course the last day will be tomorrow from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. will be the free cultural guided tours happening every hour. For tomorrow morning onwards, we will be having the Emperor Liang Jewel Repentance Sutra that will be happening. There's a ritual that's happening from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And thereafter, from 4 p.m. onwards, there will be an art competition whereby our students, students who have signed up for the competition of sketches of Tian Hock Keng at SG60, that will be happening tomorrow at 4 p.m. On Sunday, which is the actual day of the birthday of Matu Nyang Nyang, that is where we'll be having the Taoist ritual starting from 8:30 in the morning all the way till 5 p.m. In between at 10 a.m. at 1 p.m. will be the traditional Hokkien string puppet show that's happening at 10 a.m. at 1 p.m. And of course, the Ge Tai will be happening at 7 p.m. as well as the highlight that is the Matu's excursion for peace happening at 7 p.m. as well. So taking the space shortly, and of course the stage as well, is our next performing group, which is also the finale of today. That is the still walking performance. 是的，我们在场的各位朋友，我们今天的压轴呢，就是我们的高跷表演了，请大家以热烈的掌声来欢迎新加坡高跷会为我们带来的踩高跷表演，掌声欢迎 ！Our still walkers taking the stage.
分享，好女生。现在做什么？哇，很远呢。
Do keep your applause going， 大家掌声鼓励鼓励，非常的不简单啊，非常高难度的动作，希望大家呢可以给我们的表演者最佳的掌声，加油加油！掌声献给我们的表演者，非常不容易的表演呢，
耶，成功！
惊险万分哦！
刷刷！
What an amazing performance! A round of applause once again to the Still Waters Singapore as well as the Times Culture Arts for such a wonderful evening of enthralling, amazing and incredible performance. 非常感谢我们新加坡高跷会以及我们时代文化艺术坊为我们带来今晚
谢谢你们的支持，今晚是很精彩的表演。谢谢，晚安。Thank you.